you keep yourself around most of the day.
Sure.
Around conservatives.
Right.
How does it like deter you?
No.
Does
no.
it affect you?
No,
Does it convince in any? What do you think?
What do I? Well, look. You don't have to be liberal or a Democrat to be my friend. And if I only spend time with people who I agree with, well, that'd get boring real fast.
No, but my question was about how does it affect your way of thinking? In other words, does anything penetrate? And
does anyone change my mind?
Not totally change your mind, but sometimes
influence
the perspective. Go, wait a minute. You know what? This is like this. I didn't think.
Well, of course. I mean, that's one of the beauties of this media, of talk radio, right? I mean, it's long form.
Yeah.
We talk things out, and I've changed my mind. I've had my mind changed. Those are great moments, when you kind of think through something on the air. I actually try not to, especially with Jennifer on the Morning Answer. We really don't talk about the topics before we talk about them on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, we generally know what we're going to discuss if the story is President Trump or whatever it is. I mean, we know we're going to talk about that story, but we don't talk out what we think before the show. That would. Why do it twice?
It would be sensed by your listeners, your audience.
Right.
Because it wouldn't be. You're very authentic when you do that. How long have you been, actually, the two of you, on air?
Well, Jennifer and I have been on probably 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, probably 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and I've been on there about 8 years. So thank you. Very nice. Thank you very much.
There were other pairs that actually broke up, so to speak, on this one, but I hope you guys continue because you're very civil.
Thank you.
And you bring some civility into this crazy stuff that's going on.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
That's the second person who introduced themselves, wanted to meet and talk to and congratulate the lovable liberal.
I know. What's wrong with these people? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Does he work for the station?
I don't know who that is. I think I'm famous.
That's a talent. That's an accomplishment, really.
That's nice. It's nice for you to say thank you.
Yeah. Especially in this era of such divisiveness.
Right. Well, Isn't it interesting that civility is unique? It's odd.
I mean, that it should be so rare?
Yeah, right. Why is civility a rarity? When did that happen? Who raised these people?
Is this an issue that you bring up and
sure
critically?
Just the nature of the division in the country begs a conversation about why we're divided. And there's a million things we can do to continue to be divided, and there are some things we can do to come together. We're never going to agree all the time. That's impossible. That's not authentic.
Is it an issue which is discussed among Democrats that using MSNBC, for instance, as an example, or Air America host Tom Hartman?
Yeah, I like Tom.
About the vitriol, this divisiveness that Trump supporters are not socially acceptable anymore.
Yeah, look, there are a lot of people that hold political beliefs to me that I don't agree with, and there are some, and it's not exclusively Trump supporters. It's not exclusively Republicans. It's not exclusively Democrats. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, I know Sebastian.
Excuse me.
Yeah. This lady, she was Republican Federated Ladies of the
Jennifer
Valley.
spoke with you guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah, in Encino or?
No, I'm in Westlake.
She was there a couple of weeks ago, right?
I'm in Thousand Oaks.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm Rosemead.
Hi, Rosemead. Nice to see you, my love.
Do you like listening to him on a conservative talk station?
Oh, definitely.
Even as a liberal, doesn't bother you?
No, because he's really
Really what?
he's really conservative.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
I know.
See that? It's like a painting. Bye, my love. Take care. See you.
Hey, she listens.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a trick, boy.
I'm grateful to her.
Oh, you mean for saying that?
Yeah, for listening. No, I mean for listening. Again, I don't, she listens. She's entertained. That's what matters most to me.
And she leads a Republican women's group.
Yeah.
For instance, yeah.
She's not a serial killer.
And she's not offended by your presentation.
Right.
Yeah.
His presentation is key.
Yeah, but if it was Mark Maron who was hosting this, or who was in your seat,
All right. There's a couple of ways I can bring you bad news, right?
oh,
I mean,
you're saying it's a matter of style.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The people who have failed at this, Republican, conservative, liberal, whatever they are, their failures are stylistic. Their failures are not academic, or they're stylistic. They're artistic failures. Do you think Rush Limbaugh's greatest success? Do you think Rush Limbaugh's greatest attribute is his intellect? With great respect to Rush Limbaugh, it's
His presentation.
yes, he's a fantastic entertainer. He's one of the most gifted entertainers I've ever heard in my life.
Huh.
He's also very smart and very bright,
Yeah.
obviously.
But he's not a policy hack.
Well, I mean, there
Wonk.
are hundreds of other people talking about the issues Rush Limbaugh is talking about on the radio, yet they're not Rush Limbaugh. What's the difference? Well, you listen, you'll figure it out.
So this issue of divisiveness, because conservatives feel very put off, but the society, the culture
Yeah,
is splitting.
I'm sorry they feel that way. I don't want anyone. I certainly don't want anyone who hears me on the radio to feel excluded. And there's certainly no litmus test. There's no entry. There's no qualifications for entry. Well, just turn it up. That would help.
But is there any criticism from you on your part towards this divisiveness within the Democratic line?
Oh, well, sure. On any side, whenever I see it.
We should be able to.
I'm not the Pope. I'm not Mother Teresa. I make people angry. We just haven't met one of them yet. But we will.
Family members are not talking.
Yeah.
Over politics.
No, right. Yeah, right.
Right, brothers are not talking.
Right, it's very sad.
Yeah, parent and children are not talking.
Right, I know. But I'm talking to Rosemary.
Good luck to you. Very nice.
Brian,
Yes.
you're hilarious.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
Nice to see you.